Hey, hello everybody, and welcome back to the more Pokemon Legends Arceus. If we're ready to continue, let us just pick it up right where we left off, which, of course, was we just got the red chain. Which means, Lord knows what we need to do next. Let's see, are we gonna have to fight her? I doubt we'll have to fight her, but let me see. How's our stock of things doing? Pretty good. Got our fancy schmancy new hat. Did you find the Commander, Crow? Commander's already at Mount Coronet. Already? How could a grown man like Commander Kamada be so reckless? First expelling you, Crow, and now this. I think he needs a stern talking to. As the leader of the Power Clan, loyalty to Almighty Sinnoh, who reigns over all space, I can go anywhere in Vastasui that I please, and now I'm going to go stop the Commander. Who is the reckless one? Hey, you got out of the village, right? But you still tried to find a way to help us all? That's right, Crow worked hard to get that red chain to help everybody. Too right, and a fine job she did too. The Survey Corps is always hard at work for the sake of everyone here in the village, as well as for the sake of our relations with Pokemon. Aye, thanks. Here, take this. Free items. Well, item. Your orders are 3. 1. Make for the summit camp, and from there, the Temple of Sinnoh. 2. Use the red chain to resolve this mess. And 3. Return here alive. It's fucking dancer. Anyway, while we're transitioning to the summit camp, make sure if you're enjoying the series to hit that like button and, of course, comment. Anything to spread this channel, aye? Ah, good old Volo. I've had the latest, so you've been accepted back into the Galaxy team, have you? I suppose congratulations are in order here. Some X potions from me. Looks like the big moment is upon us at last, but no doubt it'll be fine. After all, you worked so hard to earn that red chain. Both Adaman and Irida have headed to the peak as well. My good friend Crow, I wish you great fortune in the battles to come. I would truly regret losing one of our most beloved and loyal customers. Seems Kamado intends to use the summer camp as a base of operations for this undertaking. As for me, I think I will set up shop closer to the temple itself. Typical. Things certainly seem to have gotten out of hand. Well, if anything goes wrong, the great Melly will be here. For moral support, of course. Alright. Perfect. Alright, anyway. Let us head on up, shall we? Don't care about either of those. Or that one either. Really don't care about any of these. Yeah, don't care about you either, big guy. Sorry to say. You are of no use to me, or interest. No interesting use for me. With the green smoke. Probably to prevent you from getting up here any other way than the intended Patharino. Alright. Oh, still alive and kicking. Sorry about having to shutter the wallflower. I'd much rather be there now, serving up some freshly grilled potato mochi. But that Taskmaster Kamado's gone and left me to oversee our food supply. He always finds a way to put even these old bones to work. While I'm handling that, I suppose I'll handle you as well. Time we got rid of you once and for all. Are you serious? I'll make myself plain. As Kamado's right hand, I'm charged with executing all of the gritty deeds Kamado can't or won't do himself. Give him my word, I'd get rid of any fools that might dream of getting in the way of his plan. Besides, it's not just Kamado who longs to live in a new world, free of fear or strife. His dream is mine now, too. You've seen my smoke bombs before, right? Well, this is how you're meant to use them. To become ninja. When I heard you managed to quell those nobles one after another, oh, did it ever make my blood run hot and my heart pound. At last, at last. One final opponent worthy of my great ninja techniques that have been left to molder all these long years. He's a ninja. Da-dum, dum, da-dum. Ah, Miss Magius. Definitely underleveled, yeah, with him. But this really allows me to get a good sense of I'm drowsy. Ah, we couldn't fight through it, dang. That's okay. Our big cross couldn't handle a little bit of sleepy. Hurts very much, very hurts. I get a double turn, so. Good, just screams like. Close combat, though. Nice. Last one should be the other two Garde Voir. Delayed. Fighting Psychic. Knock it out. Let's go. I like the ninja, Benny. Seems my ninja techniques will soon be consigned to history. Yes. Yes, it will. Very good, young one. Very good indeed. It's only a foolish ninja who tries to keep after a target they know they cannot beat. And to be honest, I don't hate you. Might actually like you after a fashion, at least for the skill you show in battle. Listen well, Crow, Pokemon are truly terrifying creatures. Kamado and I saw our hometown burned to the ground by maddened Pokemon running amok. We lost plenty of friends and comrades that day. That's why Kamado came here to Hisui to try to build a new home where people can live free from fear. To achieve something truly great, you sometimes have to take extreme actions. If, hypothetical as it may be, a Pokemon were to appear from within that space-time rift, Kamado might lose hold of his reason. Save Kamado from himself, by force if you must. Do that, and I'll stuff you full of more delicious potato mochi than a human stomach can handle, and I'll kill you through your gullet. I'm gonna heal first. Even though I'm pretty sure I get healed, like, up there, but, eh. I'm also super lazy. The mission over there is to find that dude's, like, rolling Pokemon. I think it's a Geodude. You gotta escort it back up or something silly like that. Pop. Pop. And once again, we are missing a Pokemon in this area that I'm not surprised. I was missing it last time, the freaking Showdown. Which is just annoying, because it's a chance to get it in a rift, which is a 45-minute freaking wait each time. Might have to hunt that later on. Dun 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 dun. Let's talk to you. I'm gonna just sell one so that I can buy 6. Organize, please. Whoops, wrong button. Come on, you two. You better take that red chain over to the top of the mountain. Pokemon threatening to descend on the peak any moment now. I think maybe Almighty Sinnoh. But all this has to be stopped, and you're the only one who can do it. Almighty Sinnoh seems to be nearly here, but still the commander obstructs us. Let's talk sense into him. You again. I've heard that this red chain of yours will bind the world. I assume that to bind the world means to hold the world together, keeping it as it's meant to be. Welcome idea, but I can't truly put my faith in such tales. Of course. Commander, please be reasonable. I understand you're bound to protect your people as commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. I have the same duty toward my clan, but doubting Crow like this, you're not just wrong, you're a fool. Perhaps you are right. If I were to simply place my faith in this girl, and that faith were to be betrayed, then how could I possibly face my people? You may think you're the only one desperate to protect the people of Jubilife, but you're not. Crow is putting her life on the line as well. Fine, enough. Let fate decide what happens next. Whichever of us is stronger will prevail. Face me with your Pokemon Grow. Today we battle in earnest. Again, the clipping. Ridiculous. Why do they only have like 4 Pokemon? Ridiculous. Riviera. Gonna wipe the floor with Heracross, but whatever. I'm gonna stand next to our boy Kamado. Oh, I can't stand next to him? That's fine. Wow. Heracross, you had one job! And you're dead. If you wiped this thing out, I would be absolutely amazed. You didn't. Esperding. Good job. I think it's, yeah, Golem. I knew it. You used my rock slide against me, so... Dun, 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 dun. And I get the double turn with Goodra again. Don't really know what to do. Like a Zizzle Alakazam, hit that van as hard like a van. Oh, I definitely have a much different team than I last time did. The Clefable. Right, I remember you. You were a bitch. I'd like to lower your defense. You don't get very much healed. Oh, I get double turn regardless. Let's go. And that's a GG. Battle decided. Excellent. Any Pokemon that threatens our life here must be eliminated. Does that include my life? Because you just threatened me with it. You truly are a force to be reckoned with. Crow, the fates have decided I concede, and I apologize sincerely for doubting you. Commander Kamado. I know I have no right to ask of you any longer, but please use that strength of yours for the sake of the Galaxy Expedition Team. No, for the sake of the Celestica people and all the Pokemon living in history. Don't you worry, Commander. We've got the red chain. And you healed all my Pokemon. Really wish I could just get stuff out of my, like, shit, but no, I can't. Alright, time for some cutscenes. Doodly doodle doo bop. And you can see the wardens, nobles, Cleavor, Weirdeer. Like, each warden has a noble, has, like, you know, the rideable Pokemon for each, you know. Weirdeer to Cleavor, You've got Ursaluna to whatever your name is. Basculegion to Arcanine. Sneasler to Voltorb. Or Electrode, Braviary to whatever your name is. Avalog Chug. Oh, you can do this. I believe in you. Wonder what's on the other side of that space rift. Yes. Spooky. Woo. The moment has come. Aye, it has. Come on, now's the time. Use the red chain. Use it. Wait, what is that? What is this? There's a voice in my head. No, my heart, it's speaking to me. You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then. Whoa, Irida, do you hear what you're saying? Catch you? Almighty Sinnoh? I think Almighty Sinnoh may be speaking to me. It's telling me... You hold the red chain. Try to catch me then for the fight to come. Take these. Have some balls. It's just like rawr. It's Palkian. Heracross is just going. It's just here for like fodder. Thank God we got out of that way. Ooh. That did like nothing. Look how close he was. It's like, yeah, you were gonna die. I'm gonna go for one more rock slide and then try to catch it. Yeah. And now we just chuck balls until we catch it, because we have no geek balls. So it's going to be an actual, like, challenge. LOL. They had to face against Sylveon, and he was like, nope, I'm out. She caught it, right? She caught Almighty Sinnoh? Her chain's been shattered, but we still got the Pokemon of the Lakes to thank for getting this far. Oh, well done, Crow, my girl. Masterfully handled. I was watching the whole time you battled and got your way to a simply stunning victory. You truly are the pride of the Survey Corps. It's all because she had me to show her the ropes when she first got here. I can hear Almighty Sinnoh now. It's called Palkia. Mighty Palkia is speaking to me in my mind. Space-time grows chaotic, the power fails. The frenzied one, it comes now to fight. That is why I am here. You're telling me there's another one? But the red chain smashed to bits. No way even Crow could tackle another Pokemon as strong as that last one now. The frenzied one. Gugia Gugia Bagua. All of you, we must vacate this. Forget the fancy talk. Book it! Come on, we gotta make for the summer camp while we still can. We need to leave before this other almighty Sinnoh decides it wants to fight us. But Commander, we can't just leave it here. You dunce, you won't be any use to anybody if you die up here in the mountain. What are you waiting for? I'm telling you, we gotta get gone. We gotta get gone. I love how he's just a country bumpkin masquerading as some fancy schmancy dude. Such dreadful power. It's certainly beyond our current capabilities to survey such a creature. Amazed you even managed to stay on your feet before it, Crow. Did you notice the energy pouring out of the rift? Seems likely that a buildup of the same energy was what caused the strange lightning that threw the noble Pokemon into the frenzied states. So our two clans truly were following different almighty Sinnoh, but both were real. What a shocking turn of events. Say nothing of the shock of hearing the commander speak so differently. I must apologize from the bottom of my heart to both of you as fellow leaders. You saw the truth that I could not. You never abandoned your trust in Crow. And to you, Crow, I acted on ill-considered presumptions and drove you from the Galaxy Expedition team, forcing you to face great hardship alone. And despite all that, you still strove to save all of Hisui. Well, it's not like we could just sit back and ignore the space-time rift. We understood, Commander, that you had reason to act as you did. Commander, might I suggest we return to the matter at hand? We've left things in quite a state up at the temple. That's the stuff, Mr. Professor. You'd rather face what's in front of us than dwell in the past, huh? Just what I expect from a real scientist. A dependable attitude indeed. Yes, let us move on. No need to speak any further about my rash actions, not to mention my loss of composure. Seems that having Crow about has been a good influence on all. It's only natural. Crow is strong enough to defeat even this new opponent single-handedly. Whoa, slow down. Did you forget that the red chain broke? We'll be alright. On with the knowledge mighty Palkia imparted to me. Palkia? The Pokemon that talked to you? Yes, it told me its name. That's not all. It also told me this. The Stone of Creation's beginning, the Chain of Red, the Vessel of Humankind's invention. Unite these three and calm the chaos now, disturbing the flow of time. And then Mighty Palkia must go with us back to the temple, it said. Well, the Chain of Red is in pieces now, but if little bits will do, I gathered those. And the Vessel of Humankind's invention, I dare say that might refer to a Pokeball. That's gotta be it, but what about the Stone of Creation's beginning part? Leon might have some idea. His knowledge about stones and minerals. He even goes digging for ore sometimes. That's so. Then Warden Leon will be a fine resource to consult. What are your thoughts, Professor Lavington? Do you have any idea what this stone could be? Oh, upon my word, perhaps I do. Crow, my girl, could you lend me those plates you received from Weird Day and the others? The ones that Volo said had messages engraved on them. Just as I remembered here, on the back of the Earth plate, it says, when the universe was created, its shards became this plate. I think this may be a hint to what we need. How do you mean? Don't you see, we must search for stone, or rather ore, I suppose, that shares the same material property as these plates. In fact, I believe that young Leon might know just where to find such a thing, as he said he'd been investigating it at Volo's urging. Now that you mention it, that Volo fellow's come around the Diamond Settlement asking about those plates before, too. Seems like a lead worth following. Decided then, let's begin our search for the Stone of Creation's beginning. Although the name is rather a mouthful, wouldn't you say? I propose to call it Origin Ore. The Ore of Origins. Hey, Rita, may we ask for your clan's aid once more? Of course, I'll call Leon to the summit camp at once. At once. Like now. I waited as long as anyone could reasonably expect, but my invitation just never came, so I decided to honor you all with an unsolicited visit. Be glad and rejoice. Now, Adamant, I see all these other louts have their little tasks to be getting on with, but what of the great melee? Where's my role in all this? I'm your leader, Melee. Show a shred of respect, would you? Fine. Whatever. Just hurry up and give me a job, great leader Adamant, and make it a good one. You want a job? Fine. Your job is to support the others. All the other wardens are busy looking after their nobles and keeping the people of our clans from panicking. Take a hint. Oh, Adamant. Oh, you silly, foolish boy. Don't you understand anything? Everyone has work they are suited to and work they are not. Oh, before I forget, it seems you weren't entirely useless after all, Galaxy Team Grunt. Well done, you. Take this as a reward. I want him to give us like a... Oh, it would have been hilarious if he gave us just rotten apricorns. I brought Leon. Ugh, that ugly hat suits you as poorly as this important role does. I don't like this at all. I should be the one consulted for my wisdom. The series ores and stones are her precious resource. Since I was the first to realize the fact, it's only natural that I should be the first consulted. If you have a problem with it, perhaps you'd like to take it up with Clevo in battle with that bumbling ball of yours. Excuse me, that bumbling ball is more capable of zapping both you and that ugly bug of yours all the way back to your stupidly oversized tree. Shall I prove it to you, thou? Ellie, give it a rest and play nice with the Pearl Clan folks for once, would you? Bigger things are at stake here. But Adamant, everyone back home is all worked up because the Pearl Clan got to speak with Almighty Sinnoh or Palkia or whatever. Do you want them to hog all the glory? Oh, and Leon, if you would. Certainly. And let us set out at once. We make for the Primeval Grotto. I freaking hate melee. Have I mentioned that before? If not, I shall say it again. I absolutely hate melee. See, the grotto's right there, so... And of course, we're keeping an eye out for, like, anything shiny. But, as always, nothing when we want it. Ah, there it is. Probopass! Actually, we need to catch you. Should be perfect right now. Big old Mario mustache. Yeet. $73, Jesus Christ. It's gonna do nothing. Not that, like, Heracross is gonna hit anything. Oh, it's drowsy, eh? That makes it a little easier to catch. Not like guaranteed, but a little easier to catch. Perfect. Simple! Cool, now I don't have to worry about evolving it. See, shield on. Anyway, to Leon. What a curious cave. I feel some extraordinary power here, as if the world itself was created in this very place. What do you think, Leon? Taking into consideration my knowledge of ores, my skill at mining, and the strength of my Sligoo's moves, I think you better leave any extraction work up to us, wouldn't you say? Sure. Less work for me to do. We're gonna have to ask you to stop right there. Oh, come on. Who's there? We don't have any time to waste with. Clover? We haven't seen you since you walked out of the clan. Where have you been all this time? I don't have to tell you nothing. Look, you can carry on digging out the treasure you're after, and then you'll give it to us. I don't know why you even look surprised, not as if you were hard to follow. What we seek may be as precious as treasure, but this isn't about how valuable it is. We need it to restore this awful sky to normal. Ugh, that earnest goody two-shoes act of yours is what made me leave the Pearl Clan in the first place. Enough. I don't care why any of you ran off to play bandit, but I won't let you get in Leon's way. There are 3 of you and 3 of us. Let's go, Crow. You take charm. I bring good luck to my sisters. Alright. Well, at least we're only taking on the Gengar, which is why I'm leading with Punch Crow. Ah, motherfuck. I've been bamboozled! He's gonna use rock. Ooh, didn't use a move at all. Let's go. Motherfuck. Now it's gonna use ground. And a double whammy at that to ensure Gudra dies. I was played. I should have gone with just the guaranteed head smash. God damn it, I'm so angry. I had to get fancy with it. That's the upsetting part. Now comes the Gengar. It's gonna probably kill Alakazam. Yeah. One shot. Expected. Well, you are rather formidable. Come on, Clover. Why not come back to the Diamond Clan? Times are changing. We're changing. We really could use someone as strong as you are. I'm joking. I've got no interest in living back in that place with all its stupid rules. Look, we'll let you keep the treasure this time, but you better do something about that sky. You're as strong as ever, Crow. Maybe you really can do something about that monstrous creature at the top of the mountains. But even if you do, the next time we meet, you won't escape without a beating. Remember that. Honestly, those 2, what did they even come here for? Oh well, I'll heal up everyone's Pokemon. The coin that I remember never hesitated to help someone in need, even if she's grossed up as she did so. I suspect they may have been worried about us, perhaps even wanting to help. And they should have just said so. What a pain they are hiding behind all that attitude. Yeah, kinda. I was able to extract some of that origin or whatever it is you wish to call it. So I'd better go with you, Crow. It's so cute. It's so cool looking. That was surprisingly easy. No, you simply failed to recognize my skill. You ought to be praising my hard work. Honestly, I knew we could count on you, Leon. No wonder Clevo recognizes you as a worthy warden. Sorry, back to Mr. Professor. Laventon's got sound judgment plus knowledge to spare, despite his silly streak. True. Oh. Hello, good sir. As nice as it has been using our good old friend, Mr. Heracross, he just does not line up with Decidueye, and we kind of need our high-level people. So I did try Adam. He was fun to have for an episode and a half. So this is the Stone of Creation's beginning, the original. Yes, one can certainly feel an imposing aura emanating from it. Could this be the feeling of the very origin itself? I mean to ask, since you brought that up, but the origin of what exactly? Of everything by the sound of it. Exactly, my girl. Now then, but back we go to Jubilee Village. Oh, okay. Back to the village. Mr. Professor, it's all in pieces now, but this is what's left of the red chain. Splendid! Even in pieces, I think we'll find it still perfectly fit for our use. We're jolly lucky you had the foresight to pick up all those broken bits back at the temple. You're up next. Time for whatever we're calling that stone. Fragments of the red chain collected at great personal risk of the Diamond Clan. Then the Stone of Creation's beginning, which we only learned of thanks to the Pearl Clan. Now it's time for the Galaxy team to play its part. Turn it into a proper vessel. Right, my boy. You're one of their team's greatest craftspeople. Could you do the honors? Ha, just wait. You'll see what I'm truly capable of. It may take us some time. Please rest. Okay. Come on, Mr. Professor. Wish they'd hurry up in there. Starting to suspect all your prattling about the value of time is a cover for your own impatience. If sitting back and waiting actually solved things, I'd sit forever, because that'd be using time well. Unlike this. We've done it, Crow. It's complete. I dub it the Origin Ball. If the message conveyed to our good clan leader can be believed, then this should allow you to catch the Pokemon that has appeared at the Temple of Sinnoh. It's a pretty ball. Don't know how they managed to construct it, but these Pokeballs of yours are full of wonder. To think the fate of Hisui could rest in something so tiny. It's interesting how catching a Pokemon in one of these things brings the two of you closer together. But wait, please, I hear something. The voices are speaking in my mind. You mean Palkia? Yes, it appears the multi-Palkia is willing to lend its own strength to us in battle. That's what I like to hear. Pearl Clan's almighty Sinnoh. Well, I guess I should call it Palkia as one fierce Pokemon. Everything's ready now. Take the Origin Ball and hurry back to the Temple of Sinnoh together with Palkia. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. I can't remember if the game forces us to actually take Palkia or not. Ah, the Madame. Actually, hold on. Do you have something new for me, good sir? I doubt it, but... Nope. Didn't think so, because we haven't actually, like, left and come back. This has all been, like, one big old sequence. Here you are, last one, ready to face your fate atop Mount Coronet. It seems a vicious battle might await you. I'll go where I must. Oh, well said. Now hearken to my words, young ones. Time cannot be severed from space, nor space from time. The being you will encounter at the Temple of Sinnoh is Dialga, ruler of all time. If it is allowed to run wild, time itself will twist and bend here in Hisui, and eventually the entire world may be broken. But you have the aid of its counterpart, Palkia, the ruler of space, and therein lies hope. Balance will be brought to time and space, and all the world can again be as it should. Now take Palkia at your side. Ugh. Fine. Fine. Honestly, between the two, Dialga's a much stronger Pokemon than Palkia. But, ugh. Oh, there you are. Hello, big guy. Alright, yes, yes, yes. Must say, this is quite the intriguing village. Perhaps I'll have a look around before I go. See what the clothier has as an option. Excuse me, is this the time for shopping? Well, I'll hardly have time for shopping if the world ends, will I, young man? Fair point. Alright, Crow, once you're ready, set out. I probably can switch my team back out, but I have prepared well. Actually, hold on. The summit camp! Just the girl I've been waiting for. I know you can buy various sundries at the base camp, but I thought it might be helpful if I set it up closer. Want to have front row seats if there's a chance to see into the world of myth and legend. I'll be creeping even closer. Oh, but you won't have to worry about me. I'm perfectly capable of taking care of myself. Besides, I know all too well the strength of you and your Pokemon. I have no doubts that you'll have this all tied up in a neat bow. Yeah. All right. So long, I thought that I had to eliminate any outside element that might threaten the people of Jubilee Village. Whether that meant banishing you or seeking to destroy the Pokemon at the temple, I felt it was my only path. You've shown me that it was wrong to think in such a way. Are you ready for this challenge, recruit? I'm ready. Crow, in all vast space, your place has found you. What in the world does that mean? It's a Pearl Clan saying. It reminds us that occasions we must rise to are also stages that where we prove ourselves, where we might shine our brightest. So basically, you're saying not to feel nervous. I'm starting to see the appeal of how you Pearl Clan people think. In some situations, anyway. We shall support you in whatever way we can, though I doubt you'll need it. Crow, protect Hisui and her people. Time and space and blah, 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 blah. Look at that, Palkia saved us. Brochacho. It's a horsey. The music. The music is just so good. Oh, right. I forgot. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, I should have expected that one. Alright, good. I took it down to the next stage. I played that incredibly risky. Continue from where we left off. Keep the previous gauge. As long as I hit it, it would have depleted it down past its second, which means I should start right at the second. I was ready for you that time, bitch. Just play that very risky and you can win. You don't even have to fight it. It's ridiculous. Wonderful. She caught it. She really did it, didn't she? My eyes aren't lying, right? She actually went and caught it? So good show. What a catch. You contained that fearsome thing in the origin ball. Absolutely astounding as ever, Crow. Finally. That's what I'd expect of my protege. Yes. So even the commander sheds a tear now and then. Never thought I'd see the day. Yes, what a sight to have witnessed. Ouch, what gives, Commander? Not sure I deserve a sumo throw. But at least it seems this is no dream. Listen up, all of you. Face a calamity unlike any we have known, but we were able to overcome it by working as one. This calls for a celebration, a festival for us all. Gather your clans, this will be the greatest celebration Hisui has ever seen. Celebrate with a diamond clan? Two clans together, huh? Well, since it turns out we were both following a true almighty Sinnoh of our own, I guess the times when we'd fight over whose was wrong or right are ancient history now. Sure, our ancestors would be shocked to see us agree, but this may well be the best path forward, protecting the space we all share. Let us celebrate, for today dawns a new day. Aye. Which means what we're going to be doing next is cleanup. We got a whole lot to do. Still. Several legendaries, mythicals, and other things to catch. Including starting games in BDSP and Sword and Shield, I think, in order to be able to catch Darkrai and others. But yeah, main story taken care of. Now it's just the cute credits and shit like that. Honestly, this game is stupendous. Here, let me put my camera up here. I really do want to see more games like this. Obviously, we're not done. We still need to do post-game. But, as I was saying, like, getting more games like this with just that ability of freedom and everything. Well, Scarlet and Violet's hopefully going to be building for us that we'll be seeing in 3 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks, 2 weeks from tomorrow. There's a lot, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, hopefully. But yeah, I want to see more stuff like this. It's gonna be good. It's good for the franchise. It's good for new players. It's good for old players. And like, it doesn't have to be like brand new Pokemon either. Just give us more games to explore. You know, we have the fun Mystery Dungeon series. We've got the fun Pokemon Rangers. We've got Arceus. We've got Let's Go. We've got Pokemon Go. You know, give us more like that. It doesn't have to be the straight and narrow, here's the series, you know? We've gotten other games like Pokemon Conquest, we got Pokemon Pinball, Pokemon Stadium, Gale of Darkness, Pokemon Coliseum, Pokemon Stadium, like, there's a lot out there. And I want to see what else we can get. Just things for us to play with and enjoy and everything. Obviously, you've also got people who make Fakemon, Pokemon Infinity that we're currently playing. You've got games like Pokemon Uranium. Unfortunately, a lot of those games get shut down because this is a protected IP. But I think people need to start taking it to the next level. Get ready for the rants you get on my ROM hack days. There are all these ideas. There's these amazing designs, ways to do things, locations, worlds, stories that can be built, can be told. Make your own. Look at Koromon, Monster Sanctuary. Hell, despite the fact that it's basically been abandoned, Monster Harvest. These are games that are taking what people enjoy about Pokemon, about a Metroidvania, about farming sims, and throwing elements of monster catching, monster taming, monster training, and allowing people to do stuff with it. I'll throw in my absolute favorite series, which is Dragon Quest Monsters. Like, it's never been as popular as the main game, which is Dragon Quest, but it's an offshoot of it that is near and dear to my heart, and is like the heart of our channel, which is monster taming. And there are so many formulas you can do with this and ways to take things that I want to see more. And that is actually available, and we can do it. Just do it. Just do it. So there you go. You got the rant I usually do on Sundays. Our phone is beeping. Seek out all Pokemon. Yes. All the Pokemon we shall seek. We have seen 206. There aren't that many more we have left. Yes, there are. I gotta turn these in, obviously, so. Like, you know, we got some to turn in and everything as well. Some we still have to find. Evolve. We haven't even found any of these. The Clefairy, Clefable, which we can do pretty easy really quickly. We just caught a Probopass. You know, Gliscor I'm going to have to evolve or catch. Luminion, a Magby, Magmortar, a Ninetales. Like, Dusknoir. Like, we do have the materials to get everything we need. We just have to actually go and do it, for the most part. Whatever 139 is. Porygon Z. Togepi gotta evolve into a Togetic to get a Togekiss. Licky just gotta evolve. Like, a lot of this is stuff we can do as we go. Yanmega. But we're gonna start doing that next week. It'll just be cleanup time, doing the quests we need for the other things as well. But we're very, very close to being done. I still haven't caught that Snorlax. Whoops. We need Golem. It's right there. Umbreon, or Espeon. Those two. And then, of course, these 6. We're there. Like, we are there. Like, there's a ton of requests there. We're not going to do that one. But, yeah. That is where we're calling it for today. When we come back, it's cleanup time. So, thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. And until the next time, everybody, stay funky, people.